In today's video, we're gonna check out top 3 best kids sewing machines. Starting at number 3. Singer Start 1304. As the name suggests, this is one of the best sewing machine for kids by Singer. Despite one of the more powerful and reliable sewing machine for kids, it's just as easy to use as the ones we reviewed above. Sure, it can be slightly more difficult to set up initially, especially if you have never used a sewing machine before, but once you do, you would be able to get working on it in no time. The level of sewing automation that the Start 1304 brings to the table is something we like the most about it. It takes care of one of the most challenging and trickiest sewing tasks on its own, which is winding the bobbin. It also has different preset stitch width and lengths, so your kids would just need to select the ones they need to use, which would make things a whole lot easier. And it offers all this while letting them work on big and complicated projects as well, as the Start 1304 is powerful enough to sew through heavy fabrics or multiple layers of fabrics at once. Check out the description for more information and latest price. Coming at number 2. Janum 2212. If you're after a more beginner-friendly sewing machine for kids without compromising much on the functionality, then the Janum 2212 will be right up your alley. Customers that bought it talk about how it turns out to be a great product for total beginners, as it helps them learn well without getting confused, and is a durable machine that will certainly stand the test of time. The Janum 2212 is a mechanical sewing machine that's not only very beginner-friendly, but also has some serious power. It can sew and quilt through multiple layers of sewing fabric, which is quite impressive for one of the most kid-friendly sewing machines. We like how powerful of a sewing machine it is by a child sewing machine standards. It can work on a huge variety of projects, so your kids would probably never run out of things to do with this machine. And that's without being any more difficult to use than the other kid sewing machines. So again, if you want your kids to be able to work on some real sewing projects, then the Janum 2212 may very well turn out to be your best bet. And number 1 of this list. Brother CS5055 PRW. The Brother Project Runway CS5055 PRW is absolutely the best sewing machine for kids. And that's simply because it's just as functional as it is easy to use, which is the perfect balance you would want if you want your kids to seriously learn sewing and not just have some fun. The problem with many products that are often termed as the best kid sewing machines is that while they are very easy to get used to, they have little to show in terms of their sewing functionality. This makes them a good product for your kids to have some fun, but they definitely don't help them much as far as learning the skill of sewing is concerned. Further, it would also allow your kids to unleash their sewing creativity with designer and finishing solutions, which mean they would also be able to work on things that are beyond the basic sewing tasks. It's also a complete sewing package, as it comes with 6 specialty feet, specialty needles, different stitches and more. So if you're looking to help your kids learn sewing, the other easy-to-use machines won't turn out to be a very good option, but the CS5055 PRW definitely will. The book and additional accessories it comes with will make it very easy and fun to introduce sewing to your kids, and they will be able to get started with it right away. All of these items are available on Amazon. I have included all the links in the description. You can check out these links for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button below, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.